Before service positioning, let's talk about positioning a little bit. Positioning is what your consumers and potential consumers are going to think about when they think about you. It can be your brand, your product, or your service. A good company must have a strategy to position themselves in the minds of its target market. The position has to be singular, and it should not change over time. It needs to be consistent. It is possible to reposition, but changing it often is not going to help you stay in the minds of the people. The positioning can be anything. It can be cheap, it can be convenient, it can be luxury, it can be old. Whatever you decide, the customers should associate that thing with you. Since we are going to talk about service positioning, the customers can think about superior customer service, superior service quality, calming service environment, value for money, convenience, anything. Obviously, the positioning should be a positive one that is likely to drive more and more customers to you and invoke loyalty to your remaining customers. So, you need to actually carefully select what exactly is going to be your service positioning. A unique and well-defined positioning is going to be your competitive advantage. If you can set yourself apart from your competitors and successfully make people associate something positive with your services, you will be one step closer to success. We don't want our positioning to be a false one. Whatever you want your customers to think about your service, you better deliver. If you want your customers to associate convenience with your business, you better be convenient. If you want them to think you have superior customer service, you better provide that, and so on and so forth. You should keep into account your service focus when coming up with the service positioning. What kind of service are you providing? Are you providing your service to a niche category with a limited range of services? Or are your services focused on one segment of the market and you provide everything that small segment wants? Or do you provide one service to everyone? Or do you go unfocused and try to provide every single service to everyone possible? Unfocused one is the worst of these four. Your positioning is going to depend on your focus. If you want me to explain the concept of service focus in details, you can comment below. For now, you can just understand that the two dimensions of the service focus are service and market. You can go service focused, or you can go market focused, or you can go fully focused. Meaning service and market both focused, or unfocused, the last one. And the last thing you need to do before coming up with your positioning is an internal and external analysis. That way, you can find out what the positioning of your competitors are and how you can stand out. You can also find out your own strengths and weaknesses and work accordingly. There are a lot of tools for market analysis. But here I am going to talk about one tool related to positioning. The tool I am going to talk about is positioning map, or also known as perceptual mapping. This is the simplest thing ever. There are going to be two dimensions and you are going to put every single company present in the market in these two dimensions. In this example, let's say that you are going to put price and quality in the two dimensions. So there will be high and low price and high and low quality. You can put your competitors in their respective places and then find out where you stand or where you want to stand. The fun thing is, This will give you an idea on where is a gap in the market, meaning what are the things that the customers are not getting in the market. But you also need to keep in mind that there might be gaps for a reason. If you find out that there's a gap in the place of low price and high quality, there might be a reason behind it. Low price and high quality is not going to be a viable business strategy for almost everybody. And you might also find out that there is a gap in the high price and low quality segment. But common sense tells you that no one is going to pay high price for something that they think is of low quality. So high price and low quality is not really a useful strategy for anyone. You can also put anything you want to compare in these dimensions. You can put the complexity of the usage of the service, or if the service is considered to be a luxury one or not. You can plot out the map by analyzing where your competitors are by any dimension you want. Then it will be easier to figure out your own positioning as well as your overall strategies. Alright, that was it for service positioning. Hopefully that was enough for you to understand. If you have any questions, you can comment below. I might make a community post discussing the questions asked below. Now, it is time. It is that time of the video when I remind you all to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with anyone that might find it useful. Also a reminder that you can support me on Patreon if you want to. For bonus, the Nobel Peace Prize in 1906 was awarded to Theodore Roosevelt. He won the prize for ending the international conflict between Japan and Russia. In 1906. Yes, I'm not going to continue uploading the Nobel Prize winners of each year as separate videos. They will go nicely at the end of regular videos as a small bonus section. This is the official end of this video. Thank you so much for watching if you're still watching. I really hope you have learned something new today. And my call to action is always going to be for you to take care of yourself. Goodbye for now.